Losing your job for wanting to burn white people. First of all, what the hell? Yo, what's wrong with you? If that title's true, this better be clickbait or something. Because if that's true, what's wrong with you in the head? No, what? Huh? Anyway, we'll get into the video right now. Let's get into it.
Months ago, where a guy got on social media and proudly proclaimed that the black people should be.
He begs for black people to kill white people for liberation. Yo, y'all need to stop making this a race issue. Race v race. You guys have issues. This is why people don't like the black community. You're the reason. This is a problem.
Fighting back against those evil whites, but he wanted other people to do the work for him first. That way he could just sit behind them from a distance and say, hey, I'm a part of this too, because that is what a lot of people online like to do. They like to pretend like they're fighting for the revolution, but they just want to sit on their hands and knees with their mouth open, waiting for that revolutionary to get in their mouth just so that they can say they participated in any way, shape, or form.
But no, that's true. They literally claim to support something, and then when there's something actually doing, like when there's something happening with that certain group or whatever, they're like, oh my gosh, we did it, guys, we did it. No. At most, you spread awareness about certain thing, but in this case, this is just straight up wrong. Like you guys have issues, like okay.
As you are well aware, it's kind of been a recurring theme every so often where we have somebody who doesn't really care about their finances, their money, their job security, any of that, and they get on social media and they say and do something very bombastic, it goes viral, and then all of a sudden, surprise, surprise, you lose your job. Well, we're combining those two things into one because Big Back over here decided they were going to get on social media and lament their frustrations about that old crusty white man. And they didn't do it by just saying, hey, I hate certain things in this country. I hate how certain things operate in this country. I don't like how things are run in this country, you know, like most people do when they're disgruntled about anything.
Yeah.
They instead decide to go the route of saying this.
And my question for y'all is, why aren't we blowing shit up how they used to blow our shit up, blow up our communities? Why aren't we flooding shit how they used to flood our fucking community? Huh? Why aren't we out here making their life harder just like they trying to be out here making our lives harder? And I don't...
You hear this nonsense? You hear this bullshit?
want to hear none of that.
Oh my bad.
Like that.
I laughed so hard and banged my desk. I accidentally unpaused it. Dude, how are you so stupid? Guys, we should do it. They're definitely not gonna do it back. Or guys, we should do it even though they did literally nothing wrong. And you know, it was years upon years ago, and no one's alive that literally advocates for slavery anymore. You know, at least out loud anyway. But no, we should do it, guys. Cuckoo, get a grip on reality, buddy. Also, you do this in your uniform? At work? You do this at work. Online. You do this on social media, on TikTok, in your work uniform. Oh my God, you're retarded. Oh my God. No wonder why people hate black people. This is why people hate black women. This is one of the reasons, because they just see shit like this. Are you surprised? I'm not. I'm not surprised. Like, this is, oh my God.
We just don't have it in our hearts. You gotta be stupid. Fuck that. They don't care about us, and they never cared about us.
So how about like the white people that, like, you know, advocated for the stopping of slavery? You know, that literally went against the whole country, their own country, like their home country, you know, to stop slavery. Oh, you mean you want to burn them too? Or those the good ones? I hate I hate when people say, "Oh, am I one of the good ones?" This is literally racist, but people don't see it as racist because, oh, it's actually prejudice and power that makes racism retarded. No, this is simply racist. There's no way around it.
And y'all trying to sit over here on some peace and love shit. Fuck that. Peace and love, peace and love. Where the fuck has that gotten us, bro? 400 plus years and y'all niggas ain't tired yet?
When did you experience slavery? I didn't experience slavery. When in America have you experienced slavery? I don't know nobody. I don't know no single person that experienced slavery. Now, racism? Yes, that happened when I was younger. But that doesn't mean that's everybody. Um, like that's just people are terrible in general. Like what the hell? You know, and also by the way, I guarantee white people, yeah, those same white people that you're judging right now, they also have experienced slavery in America. If they live in a ghetto neighborhood, especially, they have experienced being treated differently because of their skin. I almost guarantee it. So the fact you're coming on here being like this, get a grip on reality. Please do.
Y'all niggas ain't angry yet? I'm pissed. I'm mad.
Why would I be angry? What you gotta be angry about, bruh? You're crazy.
Niggas been had it out for us for decades, ages, bro, 400 plus years, and ain't shit changed. I don't give a fuck if they let us fucking slap on a fucking badge and work for these motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck. The shit is still the same. And this whole Joey Swoll situation should really open y'all motherfucking eyes. And it really
Joey Swoll situation. Hold on, hold on. What the hell did Joey Swoll do? Wait. You mean the advocator for gym and everything? Wait, hold on. Give me a second. Is there something I'm missing? Okay, so basically, I'm gonna move my camera down if possible. Alright, so what he basically said, apparently, that was so controversial. He was talking about Hulk Hogan as an inspiration, and which, by the way, I'm wait, you can read this because technically, Hulk Hogan used racial slurs apparently back in 2015, when he was fired from the WWE. As someone that used to watch the WWE in like 2012, I didn't know anything about this, and someone growing up, I simply thought he was, an inspiration because of his hard work and everything. But this is what he's getting canceled for? You mean to tell me this is what was so big on TikTok? Because I kept seeing this shit on TikTok over and over and over again. And I was like, why are people mad at Joey Swoll? He's an advocate. Like, as you can see here, he's an advocate for, proper gym etiquette and calling out behavior he deems as bullying or disrespectful in the gym. Like a genuine good person, a genuine good creator. And he probably, I don't, okay, I'm gonna be real. I don't know if he knew about this or not, but I'm gonna say he probably didn't because back in 2015 it was an incident. I'm gonna be real. My guy's old, like he's old. Okay, so there's definitely a chance that he literally stopped watching the WWE as I have because I was literally just a kid. Yeah, I saw him as inspiration when growing up because I stopped watching it, but I still saw his hard work. I still like with John Cena and everything. I was heavily in the WWE scene and everything because of John Cena, Hulk Hogan, Roman Reigns, and everything. They were cool to watch. Um, so I don't know why he's getting this much hate for this, because he most likely, at least from how his content is, he most likely didn't even know about this. But anyways, let's get back to the video. Sorry for my rambling. Let's get it.
really shouldn't have, because y'all eyes should have been open, but a lot of y'all still sleep. I am so
Oh, wait. Sorry for pausing again, but let's not forget the fact that those were racial slurs. He didn't say any actions towards the black community. I'm assuming anyway. Those are simple racial slurs, which I'm sorry to tell you, but even if you say the N word, in my opinion, that doesn't even make you racist. It's your simple judging of how you perceive people that makes you racist. Um, because I know people like white people that might say it to other white people all the time. How are you gonna be racist to like you think that person's being racist to the white person? Is what I'm trying to say. Like it's complicated in my opinion. But anyways, let's keep going.
tired. I'm just tired and I'm angry. They've been destroying. We've been building ourselves up, building ourselves up, and they just been tearing us down, tearing us down.
You think they've only tearing us down, tearing us down, tearing us down? You need to get off social media. Just get off social media, bro. Just get off. Just hold. No, you shouldn't have a phone. You just shouldn't. This is what happens when people have phone early. This is what happens when people have phone like early. Because like, you mean to tell me you don't think any white people have actually been helping the black community whatsoever? You don't think that? You really think no white people have been helping the black community? Like no president, no just no person at all? Really? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Tearing us down. The shit is so frustrating. And it's so frustrating because I'm around a group of motherfuckers, and I'm around a fucking generation who don't take shit seriously and who just don't fucking give a fuck no more, bro. Niggas don't give a fuck, and they fucking
And you can imagine that went viral, where anyone who wants to just say anything out loud doesn't want it to go viral. And of course, when pussies are pussified, they're going to start pussifying in ways that don't really make any sense once you feel as though you're now going viral for saying something stupid, and they've privated their account. Why? Because pretending to be big and bad on social media has the consequence that I have laid out every single other time. When you want to sound like the future of society, when you want to sound like one of the leaders of the revolution, you got to be willing to stand behind it. And you, good buddy, were not willing to stand behind it, because now you're starting to see the walls cave in.
You might want to look for new jobs.
No, literally. You need to understand your actions have consequences. I don't know how people don't understand this already, especially on social media. That's why you have to be careful of what you do and say. Um, just as a person in general, in society, I don't know how this is hard to understand. Maybe it's because they don't see them as actually humans or something. Oh wait, she's being racist to the white community, right? Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, you see a lot of people, a lot of black people just being racist for no reason, yet they don't call it racism because, oh, it has to be, prejudice plus power. Even though by the way, it's races shouldn't be fighting. It's not a race issue that has a divide. It's a social class issue. But yeah.
Soon, because I already emailed your company. Hope you weren't planning on clocking in tomorrow. Allied Universal in Boston, Massachusetts has been notified.
Damn.
Called for violence in your uniform, and I called your employer. So let's
Damn.
see who moves faster. If it was a white security guard talking about flooding black neighborhoods or blowing them up, it would make national news.
Yeah.
Job gone, life ruined. But she says it in uniform on the clock. That's not justice. That's privilege. You're screaming oppression while carrying a badge on.
Ooh, no, you can't say that. Even though that's true, you can't say that, bro. Because people will get on you for saying, black people have privileges on the internet. People will get mad at you for saying that, even though it's true. There's certain words you can say, and there's times you can be racist and literally like it be quote unquote okay, even though it's not okay. But people see it as okay because it's against white people, or it's against white men, or it's against straight, cis men or whatever. It's crazy. Actually insane.
The clock, getting a paycheck. That's not resistance. That's called entitlement. And the fact that no one in her comments or around her batted an eye says it all. It's not even just what she said. It's how normal it's become to say it. If you flip the roles, it would be called radicalization. But when it's this, it gets a free pass. And to the people who are defending this, you're part of the problem now. You can cry about history and blame white people all you want. We're not apologizing for the past while you excuse violence today. We're fed up.
And sorry for pausing on her, but you know what's weird too? I might be wrong. I'm not that much of a history guy, that much anyway. But I swear America was one of the few countries that like advocated for abolishing slavery and for changing it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure, from my understanding in a way, that America has some of the most diverse people in America. Um, Even though it could be literally like Asia and be colonized and like have like a lot of more people just you get what I'm saying? Yeah, there's so much people that are like, oh, it's America that's racist. Oh, it's white people. It's crazy. It's just crazy to me. You don't see it. You don't see this shit as crazy.
Up with your actions now.
And at time of me recording this, it is not known if you have lost your job or not yet, but I feel as though at some point it's going to come and your crash out is going to be very basic. You're probably going to accuse a bunch of racists as being the reason why you got fired.
But it's just so eye-opening because the lady who stitched me and trying to get me fired from my...
First off, you can't be in your work uniform and then like implying violence against another group of people. You just can't do that. You can't incite it, imply it, say we should probably do this, or why aren't we doing this? I understand you didn't say we should be, but you can't.
I mean, she basically did. She should be banned off TikTok, for saying something like this. This is actually insane. But
You can't really say that kind of shit at work, dude. Say it in the comfort of your own home, yes, but don't be in your work uniform at your desk saying.
Or just don't say it at all.
Pretty self-explanatory. Secondly, you went on to say all these undereducated or uneducated people, no, dude, you're trying to talk about stuff that, I'm not talking about slavery. I'm talking about stuff that did happen in the last 150 years. But that has nothing to do with me besides my skin color. You gonna blame me for my skin color?
Yeah, for something he didn't even know about. Like, at least something, okay, not something he didn't know about, but something he'd even do. He was even there for. Crazy.
Do you not see what you're doing here? Why aren't we hurting people that look like them because of what other people that look like them did? Are you seeing what you're doing? You're implying that going out and hurting people and burning shit down because, hey, a white person's here, a white person owns this. You're implying that that's not only not wrong, but it's something that should be maybe tried. That has nothing to do with me or you, literally. You might say, oh, well, this guy's white, he doesn't know what he's talking about. I was the only white kid in my entire neighborhood until I was 7.
Ooh.
The only white kid. And I did pay for it. Almost with my life because of my skin color. So what?
That's what I'm saying. There's literally white people that are being like, people judge them badly just because of their race, and they're racist towards them. Yeah. Oh, this isn't racist apparently because prejudice versus power. Such. It's crazy. It's actually insane. And also, yeah, like how he was saying, there's so much black people that think the common white person owes them something, when it's like, no, they don't owe you shit. Like, what are you talking about? I mean, besides, like, I guess basic respect, I suppose, but everyone deserves that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's just crazy to me. It's truly crazy to me.
Would I wish racism on anyone? No, including white people. I wouldn't wish it on white people.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, but to these people, you can't be racist towards white people, so you can't even say that, bro.
Wish it on black people. Wouldn't wish it on anyone. Maybe you should get with the program and understand that's how a normal person thinks.
When it is indeed your
normal person on TikTok that actually makes videos. No, that's a rarity. That's a rarity nowadays. I ain't gonna lie.
fault and your fault alone. Do you understand? People, listen to me. I might get on my knees, but you know what? My knees are sore right now, so I might not. I'm begging you. Can you actually give a damn about your job?
Gay? I mean, shit, I might get on my knees for this. That's still gay, bro. It's still gay, bro. Nah.
There was a report that came out that a lot of people
like
don't really have jobs right now. The employment rate is going up. And so people need to start valuing their jobs. I don't care where you work.
I think he meant unemployment rate is going up. I think that's what he meant. But
I don't care if the social pressure of working at McDonald's has you embarrassed by your friends. I don't care if you're a janitor. I don't care if you're a nurse, doctor, practitioner, lawyer. Don't matter. I want you to continue to make money, because that is what makes the world go round. You making money, you could go on a vacation, you could pay your bills, you could buy some condoms, you could buy a dildo, you could buy pocket pussies.
Okay then.
You could do whatever with money. Not everything, but some things in moderation.
Yeah.
And I would hate to see y'all lose that because you value trying to be a hero on social media to nobody who gives a damn, because you're all just sitting on your ass waiting for somebody else to do the work. That way you could say, ha ha ha, we're sick and tired.
And hero to what? If anything, you can go on the government or something, ask for reparations or something to the government, but not to the basic white person, not to the basic human being. Like you feel me? It's crazy. But I still get his point, because they literally see themselves as heroes for doing this. Yeah.
You didn't do shit. You just sat there waiting for somebody to bite the hand that feeds everybody, and so you could sit there and say, oh, well, now it's time to stand up. You motherfuckers really ain't about a revolution. It's some people who are, and we're not talking about those people. We're talking about the ones who probably get on their phones and just say, I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this. When are we gonna do something? When are we gonna do something about this? I'm just so sick of it all. What's everybody gonna do? You're not gonna do anything because it's better to just sit there and complain rather than actually do something that could get you in trouble anyway. And guess what? You go to jail for something like that, you're not really the smartest in the room. You're
Yeah.
the dumbest who broadcasted what you wanted to happen and then did it. And
Yeah.
as you go to jail and as you sit there for a year, 5, 10, the world's still shitty and we all still got the same problems in it. And I'm gonna
Yep.
end this video like
But the thing is, you know, if you do it, you're a dumbass. But also, if you don't do it and you just advocate for it constantly, it makes you think. It makes you feel like those people are kind of like pussies. You feel me? Like just
this. You can say
mosquitoes.
whatever you want, whatever beliefs you got that in America with that free speech.
Yeah.
But a job does not give a fuck about that, and they are going to worry about their bottom line before they give a damn about you. And
Yeah.
so if you remember that, maybe you'll think twice before you hit post on social media. And if you think twice about it and you decide, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna go write in a diary, that's better. But if you decide to hit post, don't be surprised when old social media comes knocking on your damn door. And no, it ain't got nothing to do with one side or the other because both sides say stupid shit and motherfuckers get fired for that dumbass shit. Why?
Yeah.
Because a job values their money more than they value their employees.
Most definitely. 10 times out of 10 it is. Yeah. Um. I'm assuming he was gonna say, but yeah, most definitely. Um. Yeah, jobs only care about money. Like, if cutting you is gonna have them have more money, yeah, of course they're gonna do it because capitalism. Like, why would they not do it? Why would any business keep you if it's gonna make them lose money? It just doesn't make sense. You feel me? So yeah, of course.
10 times out of 10 can't prove me otherwise. So now I leave it in your hands. What do you think about this? Do you think Big Back deserves to be fired? Do you think they deserve a promotion? Do you think that society will change with a bunch of motherfuckers sitting on their asses complaining about the world? Or do you think a lot of motherfuckers are lazy, hoping that they could suck on dick from a distance, thinking that they'll be viewed as a hero in the story and it
I'll suck on his NOS. Great video from Ruined Leon. I truly think just people need to understand you should be able to say stuff like this and be like, oh, why are people getting on me? Oh, why are people attacking me right now? Why would these people be attacking me? I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do. You're so stupid. Like, this is holy crap. This is why people think black people just have an attitude. This is why people think black people, like black women, just are terrible because of people like this just come on the internet and say dumbass shit. Um, but yeah, Ruin Leon, great video by him. I'll leave this video down in the description as always. This is my first time seeing him. He seems like a cool creator. But yeah, subscribe to me if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to him as well, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.